Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Rista Harunisa. I'm reporter, chairman of Indonesia from ARB Rohingya. Based on press release about European Union, there is a report about Myanmar or Burma Council adopt a conclusion. On 26 February the following year, a fair council adopt conclusion on the situation in Burma, in particular in Rakhine State, which remain extremely serious. The Council condemns ongoing widespread systematic grave human rights violence committed by Burma military and security force, including rape and killings. Rather, its condemnation of attacks by the Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army or ARSA and the other militant groups. The European Union also calls upon Burma to address the issue of accountability and create conditions for voluntary, safe and dignity return of displaced persons to their place of origin. In view of the situation, the Council invited in the conclusion the High Representative to make proposal with a delay for an extension of the existing embargo on arms and equipment, which can be used for internal repression, as well as option for a strengthening and target restrictive measure against senior military officials of the Myanmar Armed Force or Tatmadaw responsible for serious and systematic human rights violence. Council conclusion on Burma. There is a 9 conclusion. The first one is the Council took stock of the situation in Burma, in particular in Rakhine State, which remained extremely serious. The Council condemns ongoing widespread systematic grave human rights violence committed by Burma military and security force, including rape and killing. It also registers its condemnation of attack by the Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army or ARSA and other military groups. Second one, more than 680,000 people, mostly Rohingya, fled their home in Rakhine State and sought refuge in Bangladesh. The United Union commends Bangladesh for sheltering these people and will continue to provide humanitarian and other assistance in line with its long-standing engagement and its pledge during the donor conference that hosted in Geneva on 23 October 2017. The third one, recalling priority issues set out in this conclusion of 60 October 2017, the European Union deplores the fact that continued human rights violence, a climate of fear, insecurity, impunity, and lack of rule and law continue to prevail in Rakhine State, resulting in further, albeit smaller, refugee flow to Bangladesh. That humanitarian and development as well as media access to Rakhine State remains restricted. The European Union stresses the importance of roadmap established by UNCC Presidential Statement of 6 November 2017 for the resolution of the crisis and will continue to raise the issue with United Nations and key international stakeholders. The fourth, the European Union welcomed the signature by the government of Burma and Bangladesh of arrangement of return of displaced persons from Rakhine 23 November 2017 of a physical arrangement for repatriation of displaced Myanmar residents from Bangladesh 16 January 2018 as very important first step to address the ongoing refugee crisis. The European Union invites both parties to fully associate the UNHCR with the process and to follow independent monitoring in order to ensure an effective implementation of this arrangement in accordance with international law. The fifth, The European Union argued Myanmar to create conditions for voluntary, safe and dignity return of displaced persons of their place of origin. Particular attention needs to be placed on the increased protection need of female household victims of sexual and gender-based violence and children, including unaccompanied minors and orphans. In this context, the government of Burma should carry out a rigorous needs assessment in Rakhine State and establish a time-bound action plan regarding the full implementation of recommendations of the Advisory Commission on Rakhine State to improve the living conditions and human rights situation there, including addressing the issue of physical security, statelessness, and discrimination against the Rohingya. Returns access to appropriate shelter, service, and livelihood is crucial, along with the proper rehabilitation for victims, particularly children and women, and will require easing of the current restrictions on Rakhine State. The European Union welcomes the intention expressed by the government of Burma to undertake steps toward closing EDP camps in central Rakhine State and underlined the importance of the inclusive, transparent, consultative process in accordance with international standards. Burma should refrain from the setting up new EDP camps to returning from Bangladesh. The sixth one, while noting the admission of some extrajudicial killings by Myanmar military, the European Union expects the government of Burma and armed forces to allow credible and independent investigation into alleged serious and systematic human rights violence as reported by various United Nations bodies and United Nations Human Rights Council. At first, as fact-finding mission and international human rights organizations, perpetrators of such crimes must be brought of justice without delay, in line with relevant resolution of the United General Assembly Third Committee 16 November 2017 and the HRC 5 December 2017. The European Union reiterates its call on the government of Burma to cooperate with the HRC fact-finding mission to allow it full access to Burma in order to ably investigate properly, taking also into account views of all communities in Rakhine State. The European Union strongly regrets the fact that Burma decides on 20 December 2017 to discontinue its cooperation with the United Nations Special Rapporteur on Human Rights in Myanmar. Against humanity, the European Union invites Burma to become a party to Rome Statute or to accept the exercise of jurisdiction of the International Criminal Court in accordance with Article 12, Part 3 of the Rome Statute. The eighth one, the European Union also reiterates its concern about the continued deterioration of human rights and security situation in Kachin and Shan State, with increasing fighting reports of civilian casualties and more than 100,000 internally displaced persons, many of them extremely vulnerable. The European Union recalls that all parties to the conflict must be facilitate rapid and unimpeded humanitarian access to civilians in need. And the last one, the European Union looks forward to the fourth session of European Union Myanmar Human Rights Dialogue led for the European Union by Special Representative for Human Rights and envisaged for 5 March 2018 in order to discuss issues related to respect of human rights and fundamental freedom, including freedom of expression and media, the situation in Rakhine, Kachin, and Shan State, and cooperation of Burma with United Nations Human Rights Mechanism and Special Procedure. So that's all for report for today. I'm Rista from Indonesia, ARB Rohingya News. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.